Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Duke's offense is on the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Back to throw. It's Hunt looking for his back. Catch made over the middle. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Defensive backs up at the line showing press. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Good enough for first down yardage.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out in the end zone. But he gets enough for the first down.
The Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. The Blue Devils will line up to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Seminoles offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
He stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Run back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. They continue to pound away on the ground. Makes up a first and 10. Looking to pass this time. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. On second and inches, they've got three receivers bunched out to the left. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
And the Noles will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40. And the Blue Devils come to the line in a hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Huck. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. first play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Looking for a man. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Duke, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. And
he's in the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Tries the quick throw. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Noles pick up enough yardage for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to find some room. It's Brooks. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Touchdown, Seminoles, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Point after, not quite through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Short throw complete to the tight end. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Blue Devils moving quickly down the field here. They'll go hurry up here. Scanning the field. It's Huck. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Blue Devils. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Going for his running back. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Brooks. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Brooks. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. The Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the junior was some excellent work after making the catch.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Takes the handoff. It's Brooks. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the mark.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got the first down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Over the middle, it's Sims. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a receiver. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. Well, it's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Touchdown, Knowles, to put them on top now. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Amatova. And they've got the returner corralled. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
It's a sack. They trapped him inside the 5.
This defense dominated the first half and helped them take the lead. And now as we see the beginning of this second half, same old, same old. They're just dominating the line of scrimmage and doing what they need to do.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And he's able to get the boot away. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first half.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And the back now goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. It's Huck. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it on a crossing route. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Sims. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's an important first down on that running play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They'll run it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane. Pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The back's got it. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. He makes it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Back to pass. It's Huck. Finds his target, and it's complete. The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to get a first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? QB to the tight end for a completion. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Finds his target. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Makes the catch downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Graham down the middle. It's Mitchell. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Oh, that one's picked off.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. You make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense they keep away and secure the victory? Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Playoff game's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And